Hey everybody, it's Esmée Denters here. And okay, you had a unique start to your career, from YouTube to where you were at today. What was it like being discovered and then signed by Justin Timberlake?
You know, it's just been an incredible journey for me since, I always wanted to become a singer. And then one day I just go on the computer, I find out about YouTube, and, basically why I put up the videos is just to see what people thought of my voice. And I never could have dreamed that so many people would, eventually see those videos, and, that would land me a record deal with Justin Timberlake. It's just been pretty crazy, and I'm just very, very lucky.
Were you basically just taken from YouTube, and then I think I read in your bio that you one night just had to perform to open for Justin in front of 70,000 people? What was that like initially back then?
I was so nervous. That was the first time I ever performed. So to be in front of such a huge crowd with so many people, it was quite scary in the beginning, but then once you get up on stage, and I think it was the second song when I really realized, this is amazing. I want to do this forever. This is incredible, because you just see how the people react to the music, and at the end of my performance, I actually said, I don't want to leave yet.
You didn't want to get off the stage.
It was really incredible.
So your debut album's being released in January here in the States. How excited are you?
I'm really, really excited. I can't wait for the people in the U.S. to hear the record and, see what their response is going to be.
Now, you just won an EMA. Congratulations first. How exciting is that one? Now, do you think that your fan base is very different from Europe versus here in the States? We've gotten a little taste of it out here.
You know what? I think that everywhere, reactions are different in all cities. I've performed in Europe on a lot of concerts, and this kind of tour is kind of more intimate, which is a lot more fun because you really get to see the people's reactions and the way that they feel. So the U.S. audience has been incredible, and I've been having a lot of fun.
Now, as far as touring goes, what one thing do you take on tour with you that you can't live without?
Well, I have my iPod with me all the time because I have all my vocal warm-ups in there. So that's usually, I take my iPod, and usually 10 minutes before I go on stage, I just sit by myself and do my warm-ups, and then I'm just ready to go.
How long does it normally take you to get ready for a show?
It'll take 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Do you have one of your songs that is a favorite of yours to perform live?
Actually, one of my favorites is Love Dealer. It's the second song on the set, and it's just a really fun song, and at one point I actually asked the audience to sing with me, which is always a great element to the show. So yeah, that's one of my favorites.
If you could collaborate with anyone of your choice, who would it be and why?
Who would it be and why? I would actually love to collaborate with Jay-Z. I think he's an amazing rapper, and I think it would be interesting.
If you had to pick a lineup for your ultimate, out here we have these variety shows, where a bunch of artists get together for a show, who would be in your lineup? Would you love to share the stage
I would love to do that. Actually, probably Stevie Wonder. I would have Beyonce. I would have Alicia Keys. Of course, Justin Timberlake. Let's see. And I just got to know this new artist named Pixie Lott. So that's probably.
How do you think you differ? There's so many female vocalists out there that are really trying to make a name and a standpoint for themselves and really differ themselves from everyone else. How do you think you differ from other female vocalists that are out currently?
I think I've been very involved with making the record. I love writing the songs, so it's all very personal to me. And I'm a 21-year-old girl. I just I write about my feelings and what I feel like, and I feel like people can connect with me on a way like they did on YouTube. I'm just a real person, and I want to share my feelings and my thoughts and my music with everybody, and it's up for them to decide.
I have to say personally, I found out about you watching Oprah, and then I ran to YouTube and I was like, this girl, just wow.
Oh, thank you.
What cover song would you love to do that you haven't done yet? It can be new, it can be old. I personally like the older stuff. I love I was born in the wrong decade, so but you should love to cover.
I would probably sing let's see. I would probably do a Michael Jackson song. Yeah.
For somebody who didn't know you, if you had only 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
3 words. I hope that I'm funny. I don't know. I gotta ask other people for that. A little bit crazy sometimes, and I guess musical.
Everyone's crazy, just so you know. If you're not,
Everybody's a little bit crazy.
everyone has to be.
You can't be all
if you take yourself too
serious.
seriously,
Right.
you'll start to go crazy. So it kind of all comes in full circle.
Either way, you're gonna be crazy, whether you want it or not.
What can fans expect on your new album? Like, what is your? If you had to describe exactly what your sound is like.
It's definitely a pop R&B record. I grew up in Europe, and I was inspired by American musicians as well. So it's kind of a mixture of everything that inspired me and my own take on that. So when I go into the studio, I don't really think about what I want it to sound like, and so that's why the album ended up sounding like, a lot of different styles all matched together, which I think is Esmée.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Of course.
Remember, January, her album comes out. You can check her out on YouTube, on Facebook, on MySpace, on Twitter. Check her out.